Aaron Taylor, the real estate guy.
Welcome to Real Estate Live with the Real Estate Guys, Aaron and Jacob Taylor.
We're keeping it real, we're keeping it current, and we're keeping it fun.
Las Vegas' #1 real estate show.
Talk to Aaron Taylor.
Call 310-MOVE.
Talk to Aaron Taylor.
310-MOVE, the real estate guy.
Yeah. You like that?
Oh, yeah.
I can see Opie walking down right now with his fishing pole.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Good morning,
I'm
Las
excited
Vegas.
today, JT.
Hyped. Let's
Yeah.
go. Great day to be alive.
Yeah, welcome
Happy
to Real
be
Estate
here.
Live,
Thanks for
everybody.
joining us.
Aaron Taylor, the real estate guy, of course, with my sidekick, JT. My best friend, my son. I mean, it doesn't get better than that, working with your son like that.
Most of the time, it's a good time.
It is. It's a great
Most
time.
of the time. So we got our special guest on today,
Yes.
Mr. Adam Gans. Please say hello.
Hey, hello, everybody.
We'll tell you a little bit more about Adam in a little bit, but we got a lot of history with Mr. Gans, so I'm excited about a lot of baseball history.
Yes, sir.
Excited to talk about that. Anyway, 702-310-6683. Put that number in your phone. Buying a house, selling a house, 1031 exchanges, probate, property management,
Buildings.
commercial, buildings, anything. Boom, 702-310-6683. So we have your sister coming in today. Should we thank our sponsor?
Yeah, let's thank our sponsors real quick.
Okay. Fidelity National Title.
Fidelity.
Love
Fantastic.
you. Julie, they're the best.
Yes, ma'am.
Sheila
Awesome.
Merrill, Neo Home Loans. You looking to refi? Get a mortgage?
No cost refi.
No cost refi.
Sheila Merrill, get your home loan.
Call us. And our favorite place to go and have a cocktail,
I'm ready.
Grape Street Cafe.
Sometimes you
wanna go where everybody knows your name.
Adam, you know Grape Street Cafe. Come on, man.
You guys are too much.
Go.
What up, John
Come on.
McGibbon?
You wanna
Cash.
be where you can see our troubles are
John is not only our best sponsor, we give out a lot of Grape Street Cafe gift cards. As a matter of fact, we're going to give out a couple Grape Street Cafe gift cards.
It's the same five
If you
people
vote,
are going to call and
no, I
grab
can't
it.
do that. No,
you can't do that.
that
Can't
was
do
funny
that.
though. I'm just kidding.
I was trying to
I'm
get in trouble.
just
You're trying to
kidding.
get
We could have an
trouble.
event over there, though.
Yeah, we could. John McGibbon, I know you're listening. Text me if you are. We got our good buddy Adam Gans on. We need to do a little something at Grape Street Cafe, like cocktail hour with the judge. What do you think?
The judge.
Yeah,
I like it.
that'd be fun. But we have Tori, my daughter, coming into town. She's literally driving as we speak.
Awesome.
That always excites me because I get to see my girls. Something about having girls versus having boys, you're just closer to your heart than a boy is, you know?
Yes, sir.
A boy, you can kick out there and go, make it, son. Figure it out. Do it. But your daughter, it's like, oh, baby, let me help you. Listen to dad.
Got you wrapped.
They do. They really do. But I'm excited today because I get to see Tori, and she's coming with Caleb, my grandson. So that's really cool. We get to hang out with Jacob and see the other grandbabies. How's the new baby going, Jacob?
Doing great. 6 weeks old.
Eliana,
She's growing quick.
starting to smile a lot.
Smiling a lot. Yeah.
And
Eating good. Sleeping
And
good.
Changing some diapers.
Plenty. I take care of the toddler, you know. It's basically, that's the thing. When you have two kids, it's so fun to learn. Well, fun sometimes, right? It's like I'm toddler dad and she's newborn mom right now, right? And we just both kind of do our own things throughout the most of the day with our respective kids.
we do. It's a lot of fun. Adam,
It's fun.
You know, in a little bit, we take a break. Then we go on to a couple other radio stations. But for all intents and purposes for now, just introduce yourself real quick.
Sure. I'm Adam Gans. I'm running for district court judge. It's really a trial court judge. Everyone always asks me, what's a district court judge? But it's a trial court judge, and it's all of Clark County. So anybody can vote for me. I'm going to be on the June ballot. I am running for district court judge. I'm currently serving as the ADR and discovery commissioner for the 8th Judicial District Court. So I'm on the bench already, and I'm looking to add to my duties and responsibilities and continue to serve this wonderful community that has given me so much and my family so much, and just want to give back. So I like to say to everybody, I'm day one judge ready. I'm already doing the job, and I just want to continue to do that. So it's in everybody's hands. Vote for Gans. That's my little spiel
like
there.
that.
So you like my
Everybody's
little
hands.
elevator speech?
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
And
It's in your hands. Vote for Gans.
we were talking about this earlier. Like, you know, we have several thousand people that listen to us on our radio shows, right? A lot of social media. And we were talking about earlier, when you go to vote, a lot of people don't vote for judges because they just don't know the difference.
Yeah, they don't know
you don't know
anything about them. Right? They don't see R or D, and they're like, I don't know. I don't want to pick the wrong one.
Or they just pick one to pick one,
Right.
and that screws up the election.
Yes.
So what I want to tell everybody out there is, look, you vote for a judge based on character, and Adam Gans has been a friend of mine for a lot of years. He has great character. If you love and respect the real estate guy, you love our show, you love what we do here, get on my coattails, get on my back, vote for Adam Gans. And he's going to do a great job. We're going to get to know him a little bit more, in the next hour or so, right?
Right.
Before we get to know Adam a little bit better, why don't we jump into our houses of the week?
Some market stats real
And
quick.
some market sets.
Let's
You
go.
get the market sets. I'm going to talk about a few houses
All right.
that we have coming up. Adam, a lot of people don't know this, but, we help about 25 families a month. We are probably one of the top 3 largest teams in Nevada. We do a lot of business. And we always have like 60, 70 listings. But we get a lot of properties that are off market because we do one every day or 2 a day, right? So our coordinators, which we have 4 of them, they always have properties that it takes us about 2 weeks to get it processed and get it in. So if you want a property that's off market, and we get some that are 10, 20% below market in some cases. Sure. I have one right now. It's a townhouse, 1,400 square foot, 2-bedroom, 2-bath. North Las Vegas, beautiful 2-car garage. It's valued at $340,000, and you can buy it today for $300,000.
Wow.
Beautiful place,
There you go.
right? And we'll pay closing costs.
Oh.
Get out of here.
Whoa, how much we talking?
So that means we'll pay all the closing costs.
All of them.
So that means if
All
you do
3.5%?
FHA, you only need $11,500 to get into the house. That's it
Whoa.
for a first-time
Where are you getting that deal at?
That's a great deal, right?
Fantastic.
I got another one for you.
Go.
I mean, I could just keep going. You
Go,
want me to
let's
keep
go.
going?
You might as well. You're giving your house of the week now. Let's go.
Okay, I'm going to give you another one. We have a house that's older by St. Francis, where you went to school at. St. Francis Church.
Michael Way in Washington.
Yes, over there. Little single story, about 1,500 square foot. The garages are converted, so that's why it's 1,500 square foot.
Okay.
It's nothing wrong with the house. It's just outdated. It's sold, right? Take a guess what we're going to sell that for.
Shoot.
Take a guess.
I mean, it's probably worth $360,
You're right.
and you're probably selling it for $325.
$260.
Oh, shoot.
$260.
Wow.
Wow, you can walk away with that house today for $260. Owner occupied. I'm not selling it to investors.
Turnkey?
Turnkey, $260. Outdated.
Livable?
Oh yeah,
Livable, okay.
I'd live in it tomorrow. And what I love about it's right across the street from an elementary school. So if you have kids that need to walk to school, boom, right there.
Beautiful property.
Where are you going to buy a house for
Wow, that's
$260?
Great. Sounds like a steal. Single family?
Single family by St. Francis Church.
Awesome.
We should have
Call
lived there.
the
when you
real
were-
estate guys. Get these amazing deals.
702-310-6683. What you got?
Inventory. What are we thinking about inventory right now? Huh? 9,500 homes on the market. Single family, townhomes, condos, down from 11,800 in our peak. Right, we peaked just about 12,000. Probably 5 months ago now. Just slowly trickling down. Every single week we trickle down a little bit. Maybe 1 or 2 of the weeks last month we kind of stayed the same.
Right.
Right, but we're slowly dropping in inventory again. Sales.
And so
Not
Adam,
too bad.
just about inventory real quick. Sure. Inventory dictates a lot of our market, right? The more supply we have and less demand, the prices are going to start rising, right? The more inventory you have, the houses don't go up, they go down because there's more inventory. Sorry, I'm confused. I'm looking at it, I'm going, oh, what do I do?
Basically, it's normal. Normally, I think we're sitting at like an equal buyers or sellers market. We're probably sitting at about 10,000 homes on the market in today's world, right? Right now, we're a little bit under 10. I think it's slowly transitioning to a seller's market, but we won't see that take part for another month or two. Right, until spring picks up. Right now, though, we're starting to feel, okay, there's a little bit more activity on properties, right? If you have a good price property, well marketed, you can kind of dictate the terms still as a seller.
So what's pushing it towards that?
There's a little bit more increased activity with the inventory constricting. Rates have come down a little bit, right?
People are getting
starting
used to the rates.
We're seeing rates in the 5s now instead of 6, 6, 6, 6,
Or
6,
7,
6,
or
right?
8 at the
7,
time, yeah.
7. So now we're seeing people get 5.99s, 825s, and they're a little bit more comfortable with those payments. And we've had sellers budging the last few months, right? There's sellers that got stuck through the holidays. They're just like, we need to go. They were getting rid of their properties. People took some of their homes off the market. And then sales were actually really good in December. Like the best December we've had since 2021.
Wow.
Pretty solid December. We didn't expect that. January, on the other hand, we thought would be a little better, but still on the same course as December, basically. 2,100 sales right now the last 30 days. I'd
Not
like to
bad.
see that go up. I think we hit 3,000 by like May, potentially.
Yeah.
Maybe we hit 2,800 to 3,000 by May. And that would be fantastic for our market.
And especially the rates right now, if you can get something in the high fives, a lot of people are getting 2-1 buy downs, 3-1 buy downs.
Right.
So they can start out like 3%, 3.5%, and they can afford that first year. So it's making it a little more affordable.
Sure.
The houses that really got hit over the last couple of years are the homes between 500,000 and $1 million. Those houses really got hit. They took 10, 15, some cases 20% beating on
Right.
the prices of their house. The ultra luxury didn't seem to get hit. Someone's spending $3 million, $4 million, $5 million for a house. They got money. They're buying it. They like it. They buy it, right? And then the entry level, 200,000, 300,000, 400,000, that always stays pretty strong. Especially if it's priced right, it looks good, it's affordable, right? People are buying it. So we do have that even playing field market right now. But once these rates drop, I think when the Fed chair changes coming up, and we even have a 0.5 point drop, it's going to spark some more activity, and we could see our values start to trickle up more. I don't want to go crazy though.
Right.
I don't want to see a
We don't
4%
need-
again.
we don't need
and
anything
4,000 or
wild.
5,000 in inventory like COVID, where we increased 30%. It's too difficult.
Sure.
Everybody thinks it's good, but it's too difficult.
Right.
It's good for a while, but it's just too much. I think the next couple, 2 or 3 years are going to be pretty much where we're at right now.
Right, pretty steady. Hopefully we won't see a lot of volatility with the way things change the next year or so.
Yeah,
Should be steady growth.
average days on market still probably closer to 3 months,
Sure, yeah.
right? But if it looks good, I mean, there's so much we tell our sellers, if the house just looks good and it's clean and it's priced where it should be, it doesn't stay on the market that long.
No.
I mean, like those houses you were talking about. I mean, that's going to be cheaper than someone renting a place. So might as well get into something like that and put it towards something.
Yeah, because where are you going to rent for $2,000 a month?
Right.
An apartment. That's insane, right?
Yeah, rents have stabilized a bit too, but still a good pretty penny, right? I mean, mortgages are just getting closer and closer to rents.
I remember where we used to play baseball at Town Center. Instead of making right to go to the Macy's, you make a left, and there's that community right there. And Toll Brothers and Pulte, they were all selling these houses there back in the day. Luxury homes were like $300,000. God, I should have bought 5. Right? They were great. They really were. So yeah, the market is.
Well, we could have probably bought this land back in the 80s for pennies on the dollar. So, I mean,
Right.
where we're sitting here today.
Right,
This
we'd
was
be
nothing back then.
We'd be a lot richer.
Yeah.
Right? I think so.
Only I could have been alive.
Just
Snatch up some land.
Take some forethought, right? And the resources.
702-310-6683. Anybody who calls us today, matter of fact, I'm going to give you my cell number. Normally don't do this, but just text me. You're going to come by the office. We're just going to give you a Grape Street Cafe gift card. Just to go have some lunch on us. Maybe have a cocktail. Here's my cell number, 702-498-3009. Put that cell number in your phone. Shoot me a text. We'll give you a Grape Street Cafe gift card. 702-498-3009. We'll be back with Adam Gans, Mr. Judge, in just a minute.
The real estate guy.
Whew, here we go. We're bringing it in again.
Yeah.
All the other stations are on board now. Oh, we just went from 8 listeners to 12. Oh, I feel pretty good. Now let's get to it. Hey, sponsors, boom. Fidelity, love you. Sheila Merrill, Neo Home Loans, get a loan. We love you. And, of course, Grape Street Cafe.
Sometimes you wanna go where everybody
All right, enough.
knows your name.
John McGibbon, if you're listening, we need to do something for Adam Gans at Grape Street Cafe. And there's cocktails involved. It's got to be fun.
It'll be fun.
Right? And it's the heart of Summerlin. Good stuff. We have a wonderful guest, one of my favorite people, probably because of baseball, right? You know, Adam was the president of Summerlin South Little League.
Yeah, that league, the one that won the World Series. this
Yes.
season. That's the one.
That's the one.
That's the
and
one.
he had to put up with managers and coaches like me.
Yeah.
That was a chore.
Oh, it was definitely a chore. Although you weren't the worst. You know, the worst was when I came in the dugout one time and somebody picked up their jacket and a beer fell out.
Oh,
And I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" I mean, seriously, at a little league game, it's
reminds
like
me of my coaches when I was a little
exactly,
guy.
yeah.
My coach,
So-
Mr. Petty, was drinking a Coors Light while he was coaching us.
Yeah, Mr. What was it, Butterworth
Yeah.
from Bad News Bears?
Yeah, for sure. Anyways, Adam, why don't you introduce yourself to everybody, let them know what you're doing, and we'll go from there.
My name's Adam Gans. I'm running for District Court Judge in Department 3. It's a trial court position. Anybody in the county can vote for me. I'm going to be on the June ballot. I currently serve on the bench as the ADR and Discovery Commissioner. I was appointed about 3 years ago, and I want to continue to do that. So I want to, get some more responsibilities, some more duties, and continue to give back to the community that's really given me so much and my family so much. And I like to say, it's in your hands. Vote for Gans.
I like it. Look at this in the background, what Angelo's doing.
I hear it. Got me a little.
Nice.
Angelo, I love it. Good job, kid. And you know what? I've known Adam for a lot of years. He's excited right now.
I am.
This is excited. Like, you know, a judge, they have to have that even keel personality because you're a judge. You can't get up or down too much. But you got to keep it level, right?
It's a little, it's a little intimidating here with you and your kid over here, just off the caffeine high that you got going on.
Dude,
But,
everybody knows I'm
trying to hold
allergic to
myself.
caffeine.
I'm trying to hold myself together at early morning on Saturday.
I'm like off 2 hours of sleep for the last 3 days. He's just cracked out going through allergies.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We're going to ask
That
a
was a good
question. We're going
time.
to keep it serious for a minute. Most people, when you go to the voting polls or the ballots and you're looking at judges, most people don't know who in the hell you are. So I really want you to remember Adam Gans. Remember that name when you go to vote because the real estate guy just doesn't have anybody on this show. I mean, we really don't. But I put my name, reputation, and my business on this guy right here. So
I appreciate that.
first question I have, sir. What's the difference between the court you serve on now and district court?
Well, I'm actually working for the district court judges now. They all got together. They hired me. They put me through a rigorous process of many applications and hired me to do a job. There's only 2 discovery commissioners in Clark County, and I'm one of them. And I take it very seriously. I work for the district court judges. I'm looking to elevate that and become a trial court judge. So I actually hear currently I'm hearing discovery disputes. So let's say you get sued or you're suing somebody and there's a dispute over a deposition. They want to take your deposition or they want to ask you some written questions. People disagree on how they should go about that, or maybe they ask you some questions you don't like. I'm on call all the time to pick up the phone to decide those disputes right then and there. I have hearings several times a week to be able to make decisions on other matters a little bit more complex. So it's really the most complex discovery disputes in this community I'm dealing with on a day-to-day basis. The trial court level uses the position I'm in now to kind of weed out some of that pretrial stuff.
Right.
And then at trial, they're dealing with the trial issues. So I want to elevate and get to that trial court position. And that's really the difference between the two.
Let me tell you, I've been to court a number of times in what I do in real estate, right? One of the frustrations going to trial, and I went to one last year and I won. Chris Sullivan was my attorney,
Yep.
real estate attorney, fantastic, right? We crushed him.
Sure.
And our judge was a young lady, a cute young lady, and really liked her. I'm not going to mention her name, but we won. But one of the frustrations was it took so long after the trial was over. We want to know the verdict.
Yeah.
Like, let us know. She drug us on for like 3 months.
Yeah.
It was like, and the attorneys get frustrated. And I know you have a lot going on as a
Sure.
trial judge. You have other cases. You have to go through it. But to me, it seems like, this is my opinion. I might be wrong. When it's all over, she kind of has an idea which way she's leaning. I would think so. And wouldn't you want to send that verdict out within the first 7 days while it's fresh in your head? Not wait 3 months and have to go over all your notes and all the discovery and all to come up with that verdict. Now, we won, which I was grateful,
Sure.
but I think that sometimes with attorneys that gets frustrating,
Sure.
right? Do you see that?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the old adage, justice delayed is justice denied, right? I mean, if you're sitting there waiting for a long period of time to get a decision on something, it's frustrating for everybody. They can't move on with their lives. Can you imagine over in the family court, family courts where they're doing that? They got kids who, they got motions to try to get them into a different school, and next thing you know, they got to wait months. So there are ways around that. In my position, I try to give a ruling right then and there, and I make the attorneys actually write the order, and then I adjust the order if I can't, if I don't get the language that I like. Try to add the stuff that I like to. But you're right.
I think that would be important. And what's frustrating, like you said, family court. My daughter that's coming today is going through this divorce. Her little tiny husband is just.
All right, well, don't talk about it. I hate to say this, but I'm actually the family court discovery commissioner as well, so anything may come in front of me. So.
No, this is in California.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
California.
Never
I would
mind,
not bring it up if it was here.
Yeah.
California. I'm going to be very vague, too.
Yeah.
But what irritates me is that there is this restraining order filed against her. She's 100 pounds, 5 foot tall, and he makes up these lies. They kick her out of the house with the kids. She has nowhere to live. It's been 3 months, and they postponed the trial. She has no place to live with her children, and and no one can do nothing. It's so frustrating. So when you said family court, it kind of hit home for me. That
personal.
It's like, come on, man, make a decision, get her in.
Well, you can't get her a house. I mean, you said you got no place to live.
Yeah, it's costing me money, Adam.
Right?
It's costing me money.
That's why he's complaining now.
Right. It doesn't cost her money. It costs me money. All right, let's go to the next question.
Yeah, but no, and about that judge you were talking about, though, I just wanted to say that, there are certain things that happen. One of your questions on here is, what do people not know about judges? And we're people too, right? So there's certain things that happen. There's other administrative stuff that we got to do, but 90 days to get an order out on a case that you've already decided is a long time, obviously, and the judges really do work their butts off. They are overworked and underpaid, and we do this not for the money or the glory, honestly. It's really to give back to the community. So
I got a funny story. We're going to ask one more quick question. Give me a fast answer, then we're going to go to a break. What kind of cases does district court judges handle?
Everything. So it's a general jurisdiction position. So I would handle any case, either civil or criminal, anything over $15,000 in money-wise, and anything over usually a felony. Sometimes the misdemeanors get up there as well, but you're handling everything in our jurisdiction, all the way from buildings coming down like they did over at City Center where they had to take some of those building downs to people who trip and fell over at a Walmart or something like that.
You see it all.
So, see it all.
How many district court judges are there?
There's 32 district court in the civil criminal division, and then there's 24 over in the family court division. So family is a little different. I would not be hearing any family law matters as a district court judge.
And out of those 32 district court judges, in your opinion, who would be in the best hands?
Adam Gans.
Adam Gans, baby.
That's
We're gonna take a break when we come back. That's pretty good, huh? Hey, I get paid to do this. We'll be back in a minute.
The real estate guy.
Yo, we're back. Let's do it, JT. Get off your phone.
Let's go.
You're probably playing a video game on your phone.
I'm not.
This guy,
I was
Adam,
reading.
he's still hooked on video games.
Nice.
I was reading.
No, he'll stay up
new
till 3,
generation.
4 in the morning. And then he doesn't wake up in the morning.
Well,
I don't get it.
Now?
he gets to spend his time the way he wants to, right?
Dark and dark.
I guess. We didn't have video games when I was a kid.
As long as he's
I've
taking care of
been
business.
watching YouTube golf.
You know what we had when we were a kid?
Watching some Silver Tees.
We had magazines. All right. Oh, wait a minute. That was wrong.
You had the games we have today.
Yeah.
You should also be sitting there just like
I know. You're in the game playing.
had Pong.
All right. Everybody, Adam Gans,
Had Pong.
Mr. Judge is. How do you judge on this right here, Adam?
I'm always going to side on your side, Aaron.
Thank you.
That's why.
The senior.
Senior side.
Hey, we never ask people to subscribe to us either. Never, because we don't really care. But if you do see the real estate guy on our Real Estate Live show, subscribe to us. It helps. And we have a golf channel, which next week we're going to have Mr. Gans on Silver Tees Golf.
We're going to try to work that out.
That's exciting. That's going to be fun. Okay, question. Ready, JT?
Go.
Okay. Your Honor, what's one trait every great judge must have? Can we have music, please, Angelo?
I think patience is probably the most important, but also character and certainly empathy, recognizing that these are just human beings in front of you. So those are certainly 3 traits that I think that I have, and I think it's important to have as a judge.
Right. And to double down on that, I think that's probably one of the most important things. But not every judge, they may have it, but they don't show the audience they have it.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
think that's important. You have to show the people who you're working for that you do have empathy.
Yeah.
Because if they don't see it or know it, they think you're just an ass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
you'll
most
see-
people think,
You'll
it's a
see
judge.
some of the judging the judges that comes out in the RJ every once in a while. And most of those judges have been ones that have done stuff and been caught on video saying stuff that are really aggressive or really just treating people not appropriately in court, and that's why they get low ratings. People
Right.
really don't like to be treated like that. I mean, I'm sure you've been in court before where you haven't been treated real well.
I have. We talked about that when we were off the air.
That's why I said that.
Well, let's change that subject, shall we?
I don't want to
Strike
talk about
one.
that again.
All right. What drew you to law in the first place?
You know, I don't know what happened, but in the second grade, I found an old report. My mom passed away about 15 years ago. I found an old report where it said that I wanted to be a lawyer. Actually, I spelled it liar, but it said I like to do cases or something like that. I don't know what it was. I think that my family's always instilled in me an education, and that was kind of my way out. No one in my family has ever been to college before, so for me, that was my way out, and law's always intrigued me. I love following rules, and to me, that's a perfect place to be.
I remember you do like following rules from the baseball.
Yes.
You really do. This is not a question that I was going to ask earlier, but I got to ask it, and I know the answer. I know what it's going to be. What's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie? I have a couple of them. But,
Liar, Liar with Jim Carrey.
Liar.
No.
Liar's good. My Cousin Vinny's pretty good. I also, there's some baseball movies out there too that I like a lot too. So I have a lot of movies I like. Godfather's actually one of my favorites.
All right. I just wanted to know.
Omerta, they have a code, and even though it's unwritten rules, there's still rules that they're following.
Yeah. So you're a rule follower.
I am a rule follower. There's no doubt about that. I try to do the best I can with that and make sure that you're doing that too, Aaron.
Yeah. When JT should have been a lawyer because when he was in sports, he always wanted to win, right?
Yep.
And he would always have to follow the rules. So he'd be out on the field yelling at the kids and going, no, you have to stay in the line. You have to do this. It's third down. He would get so frustrated.
I used to remember you yelling at him when he was on shortstop. I don't know if you remember those days, but he used to play shortstop, if I'm not mistaken, right? I remember some pop-ups that he missed, and you're just yelling at him, stand to the ball. And it's like, Aaron, you think he didn't want to catch the ball? I mean, he wants to catch the ball.
Eating seed to my pocket, not paying attention to the game because I was so bored.
There was one time, Adam, in this OTC tournament or whatever you called it, I forget. He was second base, and I went out, and I was like yelling at everybody, but not really. I never yelled, but I was like upset. And I walked away, and he told me to F off. And
I remember that.
I turned around, I said, what? And then he just looks at me, and I go to my shortstop. I go, what did he say? And he goes, he told you to F off, coach. Oh, shit. I went and grabbed him by his ear in the middle of the game, and I walked him off. And then Mom doubled down.
Yeah.
Mom got him and started
I
whacking
remember
him.
that, and people came over to me and go, "Are you going to allow that?" I'm like, "That's his kid. I mean, what am I supposed
Well,
to? I can't jump in there. Obviously, don't do it in front of everybody
and what
else."
pissed me off more than anything is the umpire said, you can't take him out. You got to put him back in.
I had
Until
to
the
walk
innings
my
over.
little embarrassed ass back out on the
And
field.
I'm like, oh,
My
man,
tail
I was so
swelling.
upset.
Yeah,
But every single one of my
12-year-old son.
parents.
that might have been the last time you coached for me, by the way, if
No.
I remember correctly.
Every single one of my parents said I would have did the same thing. You have to nip that in the butt. You don't let your kid talk to you like that. Period. I don't care.
I don't think I left the house for a
I don't
week.
care where you're at. Church, baseball game. You nip it in the butt and you crack them. And look how he turned out. Look at him
It
now.
worked out all right.
He worked out okay. He's a good kid.
He's got the stash going. He's doing all right.
All right. He's our broker, actually,
Yeah, I know
in
that.
the office.
I know that. He's doing
When
great.
he shows up in the morning, he's our broker when he gets there. All right, another question for you. We got past the movie. We got past. How is being involved in youth sports, and the community shape the way you lead from the bench?
Well, it absolutely teaches you leadership, values, family values, community, and certainly character. I think that's most of the tenets that Little League has wrapped around its symbol is, character, leadership. Those are things that are very important. And youth sports have always done that. And I believe heavily in those. So
I think, honestly, being the president of a Little League, Summerlin South Little League, was probably more challenging than a judge. And here's why. You're dealing with people's kids and the parents. And parents,
Every
God.
parent has a different opinion on their
Parents are
Aaron,
just,
I don't know if you remember this, but being on the board of directors, I got death threats.
I bet.
People not being on the all-star team, people would come to my house and go talk to my wife about it. I'm just like, it was unbelievable.
And then
it
the
really was.
politics of it.
It's really bad.
Oh, in AAA, we won the championship and Pyro was the coach for the All-Star team. I'm like, how's that possible? Dude,
Well,
we
you're going
won.
back.
I'm
He's
like,
throwing out
really?
names and everything.
I
You see that?
I don't care. And, yeah, I really
Still
don't care.
salty. Still.
And I'm still salty about that. And then, but John Black, remember John Black?
I do. I'm
still a good
I
friend.
still talk with John
is
all
he
the
great?
time. Yeah, he's great. Him and
Love
his
John.
wife.
Yeah, love John Black.
Yep.
Great guy. But yeah, we won. If you remember from the draft, we won every
I don't remember any of
championship
this, so
every
I'm,
year.
I'm pleading the fifth.
I won every
we
championship
won every
year.
draft year.
I'm
Every
pleading the
draft year
fifth.
we
We
won.
draft the new team and won.
And it
every year.
wasn't luck. Right?
Yeah, it was
Hard work, right?
Having
it
one
was-
of the
it was
best players
having-
on the team.
It was having a first rounder in the fourth round right
I
there.
didn't have to pick it till fourth or fifth.
It was hard work, and you made those kids commit, and that's very, very
I
important.
did. I'd like to. I can't wait till the grandkids.
It was those
grow.
best years of my life about
For me
the
too.
ballpark.
Yeah,
Being a
by
park rat.
far.
By far.
Without a doubt.
Yep.
They were.
For sure.
I remember we had this rich kid.
We got some.
And the butler and everything used to bring him dinner while they were watching the game. I
Oh,
forget
gosh.
his name. I really liked him. He was cool. And we were friends during that time, when he lived in the Ridges, and the butler would come and bring him food. And I was like, oh, my God. It's only Summerlin League South, right?
Yeah. Wait, we got some history in Summerlin South, right? We won. I think we were the first Summerlin South All-Star team to win a game because it was like
We were?
second year or something.
Yeah.
The league
We
was
were-
created.
Yeah, we so when I took over as president, there was only 100, maybe 200 people or so. I was the second president that took over there. I don't know if you remember how it happened, right? I show up at a board meeting. I'm teaching I just coach in T-ball. Very first time I've ever involved in the league. Somebody brings me and tells me I should go to the board meeting. I said, yeah, I'll go learn about it a little bit. I show up. They're looking for a new board, a director. So they're voting on president. Nobody wants to be president of this league. And then finally somebody says they will, and I say, okay, well, I'll be vice president. I'll be there a couple of years and see if I like it. Next day she resigns. So here I am, not knowing anything about the league, and we turned that thing into, it was a couple hundred kids at the time. Now it's the largest in Nevada, if I'm not mistaken.
And your
So-
sidekick, who I absolutely adore, was John Anter.
Yeah.
Love
Yeah.
John Anter.
Yeah.
What
He
a
and I
good
were-
individual.
He and I really enjoyed when they won the Little League World Series. It was really a good time to remember.
Yeah, that was
some
fun
old
to
times.
watch.
Yeah.
Brought about a lot of memories for
It
sure.
did,
All
for
right,
sure.
next question.
We
Here
can
we
talk
go.
baseball all day, right?
We can. We really can. What's the biggest misconception people have about judges besides hating you guys?
Well, like
You know?
I said earlier, they're humans. They have their own faults. Everybody's got their own, their own hidden biases, right? We all got to check that, and I think that really the good judges will actually do that, and they'll check it on other people, make sure that it's not something else that's affecting their opinion about certain things. And I think that you also got to remember that we do the best we can. I don't think people realize that, but definitely don't put them on a pedestal. They're not anything omnipotent. I mean, it's they make mistakes just like everybody else. So recognize that and have some grace with them sometimes.
Right. Do you do the same thing Diana Sullivan does? Like,
She's justice of the peace, so she's a different jurisdiction, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that she's a justice of the peace.
yeah.
So it's a lower level court, if I'm understanding correct, if I remember correctly, and she does everything less than the $15,000 mark that I was talking about. So she'll do
got it.
misdemeanors and that kind of stuff, if I'm not mistaken.
So she's the poor people's judge. You're the
No,
rich
no,
person's
There's
judge.
just it's
He's
more.
like-
Oh, can I
You're
say
trying to
that?
get him in trouble
Oh wait, we
over
got to
there.
cut that one.
You're trying to get him.
All right, that was the real
I thought
estate
we were
guy's
live.
opinion.
I don't think you can cut anything. So be careful what you say.
Oh man, I'm glad I can't get in trouble. Can I get in trouble, Jake? Is there an HR department?
No.
All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to be with the last segment. You're in good hands with Adam Gans running for judge.
The real estate guy.
Let's reelect Adam
Elect.
Gans.
You're in
not
good
re-elect.
hands if you vote for Gans.
That's right.
Yeah, raise your hand. Oh, yeah, for Adam Gans.
There you go.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Did you ask ChatGPT to help you with some slogans with that? I'm going to ask right now.
Come on.
I'm going to ask. We're going to ask for some slogans with Adam Gans. JT, ask the last question.
All right.
Well, we got more questions. Ask
Why
that question.
should voters trust you with decisions that can truly change lives?
Well, because I'm experienced, and I think that's the most important thing. I'll be taking over a civil docket, and I will tell you that I have the most experience of anybody that's running for my seat in the civil arena. I've been doing it for almost 30 years now. After 20 years of practice in law and trying cases, I actually went back and got my master's in law in dispute resolution, so I can actually transition into being a neutral, being a judge, so that I can actually apply the law in a fair and reasonable manner. So I think it's experience, and I think that's the most important thing to people when they're coming in front, sometimes on the worst day of their lives sometimes, right? I mean, they're in there either in the family court or in the other divisions. I mean, it's something really important to you and personal. So you really need to make sure the judge knows what they're doing and not just hoping that they get stuff right and they are confident about what they're doing.
That is fair. I would say I would prefer a judge with 30 years over 3.
Absolutely.
Here in one of my cases.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. So, I mean, you don't want that doctor who just he's doing his first surgery versus someone who's done 10,000 of them, right?
Right, no joke. Yep.
No joke. So, Aaron, I really appreciate you having me. I don't know if you mentioned this ever, but Aaron sold me an office building back in the day. I mean, I didn't even know they did short sales on office buildings, but man, it was pretty impressive what you do in your line of work, and you're an expert in it. And I truly appreciate everything you and your family have given to me over the years, too.
Make sure you get that on camera. Everything he said today, that was the smartest thing you said today. You know what? You're a smart judge, Mr. Gans. I'll tell you what.
But you know what? It's been what? I mean, it's been 15, probably 15 years that we've known each other. And although
17,
we don't see,
he was
17,
10.
We don't see each other all the time, but I mean, we have that connection, that you can trust somebody, and it's good to have those people in the community.
We're the same people.
Absolutely.
Exactly the same.
Well, I don't know about that. Let's tone that down a little bit.
He's like, wait a second.
I'm not
Well,
sure we can do
you're
that
a
there.
better version. I'm probably just the same person.
Well,
I'm very immature. For 62 years old, I'm pretty immature.
Well,
he's probably not
you're
trying to
having a good
align
time.
with that over there.
You're having a good time, You're having a good time.
All right, so I asked Quinn, my AI, I said, hey, just give me some things with Adam Gans.
You got a name for your AI, huh?
Yeah, I call her Quinn.
Okay.
We use it for our work, very involved in my calendar, everything. So, justice is in good hands, Gans' hands. Put the gavel in the right hands. Vote for Mr. Gans. Steady hands, fair decisions, go Gans. Your case deserves strong hands. Vote for Gans.
All right. Well, let's
like
see what
that
your
one.
viewers say in the little focus group and tell them which ones they like the
That's
best.
the last one. That last one was pretty good.
Mine I walked in was, it's in your hands. Vote for Gans.
Yeah, that's
I
awesome.
like empowering people. I mean, this is a vote.
It is.
So
It's got to be. There's got to be a certain amount of stress when you have a campaign like you're doing, because you gotta, you have to raise money, right? You gotta put your name
Insane
out
amount,
there.
yeah.
You have a campaign manager.
yes.
You're advertising. I love marketing and advertising, but I'm negotiating like really good rates, and I've been doing it for years. Political parties, you don't negotiate. That's one fee.
Yeah, well, don't forget that you're also in a business where you're selling yourself and selling everything, where being a judge, I mean, you're supposed to have this professional aura around you, right? And when you're out there campaigning, I think it takes away from it a little bit. Obviously, it is what it is and how our system is, and I don't know that judges should be elected. I'm not sure it's the best way to do it, but it is what it is. It does one thing, though. It gets the judge out in the community, meeting people, hearing what
Involved,
they... Yeah, I mean, here's what their issues are, your different organizations, different groups. That is the best thing about it, because I think most judges would be recluse. I mean, they would just be not out there at all, because they don't want to, they don't want to have people thinking that they're being influenced by certain people. And unfortunately, you got to get out there. You got to understand what those issues are in order to be able to make the right decisions up there, too. So.
Right, because if you're appointed by one person, and there could be a flaw in that.
Yes,
right? Like,
of course.
Like the Supreme Court judges, they're appointed, right?
Yes.
And I think that's a different level.
Yeah.
So you're getting appointed from...
They're appointed and then confirmed by the Senate. So, I mean, there is a little bit of a
Checks and
mechanism
balances,
there, a little bit, but obviously some of that can be political, too. You know that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and your position, I know a lot of people don't know this, but it's a bipartisan position,
Correct.
right? You're an independent moral. You're not one way or the other.
Yes, absolutely. We're neutrals. We are we go as nonpartisan. So we're on everybody's ballots, by the way, in the primaries. So
Right.
I'll be on everybody's ballot, whether you're D, R, IAP, or whatever you are. I'll be on everybody's ballot come that time. But yeah, we're supposed to be neutral. I mean, I think that's what it's about. We're not supposed to take politics into consideration. The law doesn't take politics into consideration. Once it's written, I got to follow it.
Right.
My interpretation of that is obviously I'm going to have bias. Don't get me wrong. Everyone's got a little bias here or there, right? But you got to check it at the door. You got to make sure that you're actually looking into that and making sure that you're not letting that influence your decision on what the law is and what you're supposed to do at that time.
Right. So next week when we play golf for the Silver Tees Golf Channel on YouTube,
Yes, sir.
and we're on the same team,
Okay.
you could be one way. I don't mind. Like, you can be biased. You can, like, what we have.
I'll tell you, golf is the epitome of honor, though, right?
It is. Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, it really is. I mean, you're
You
out
learn
there
all about somebody.
You know, for the guy who shows up and says that, he hits some great shots. The next thing you know, he goes over there and he hits his ball, and it's the second ball in the cup. And you go, where'd that other ball come from? And you go, that's a little bit shameful. But the reality is that there is a lot of times where you're on your ethics out at the golf course, and people take liberties with that sometimes, and it's not good to see. So
You do.
you're going to be careful. I'm going to be all over you.
No, I learn a lot about people on the golf course,
No
like
foot wedging it.
preparation.
Yep.
You know, how you approach the game. Do you follow the rules? But it's all how it's started too. You just need to know the rules.
Yep.
And then I can play within those rules.
Absolutely.
You know, if we're give me putts and you say it's good, I'm taking it. But that's not the rule in golf.
Right.
But maybe in a scramble, it might be, I'll pick it up. You're good.
Yeah.
So, anyways, man, it's so good to have you.
Yeah, absolutely. I
It really is.
enjoyed it.
We're
done already? That was fast.
Well, when you're having fun.
Yeah.
It goes
For sure.
fast. You know what? I'm going to say this. I want to say this too. I probably shouldn't on the air, and he's gonna be like, "Oh, Aaron,
Uh-oh. Here
don't
we go.
say this." But I'm just going to say it. You're the best looking judge running. There's some ugly judges out there. So if you're come on. If you
Wow.
want someone that's handsome on the bench, vote for Adam Gans. I mean, come on, right?
Handsome.
What do you think, Jacob?
I don't have a stash, so I don't know what Jacob's going to say. But
Oh, that
have
is
no
true. You got the
comment.
goat, and he's got the stash.
and you got the full you
I
got
got the full
Fu
thing. Yeah,
Manchu,
this
whatever
is
they
called
call it.
laziness. But he has that stash. That could be a Tom Selleck stash in another 10 years.
I think he needs to start curling it up on the sides a little bit.
Curls
You know,
going.
Oh my God! Please don't. Please don't.
Little curls going up there.
Adam, you got family, kids? Anybody
I
listening
do.
today?
I got a set of twins that are 23 years old. I got my first grandkid that's almost 2 years old. My wife of 28 years this year, last December. So, absolutely. And my dad's still around. He's living with us right now. 82 years old. Came out to Vegas in the 70s and brought me out here, and just loving it ever since.
How long you been in Vegas?
All my life.
Born and
Born
raised.
and raised.
Well, I
Wow.
wasn't born here, but I did move out here when I was 3 years old.
Oh, okay.
So 3-4 years old.
And you went to law school in San Diego.
Yes.
Where my friends Sean Sullivan and Chris went to law school.
I left home when I was about 15 and a half, put myself through college and law school, and then came back to Vegas to they didn't have a law school back then when I actually went to law school. They didn't have a law school here. Now I teach at the law
board.
school.
Do you?
Yeah, I teach
Hell,
at the law school now. Yeah.
Oh, at Boyd?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, awesome.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
That's crazy. Well, hey guys, Adam Gans, you're in the best hands. Vote for the guy. Come on. It's got to get reelected. 702-310-6683. If you're going to buy a house, if you're going to sell a house, if you want property management, you got a commercial building, you got probate issues, you don't know what to do, call the real estate guy, 702-310-6683. You can even call Jacob. I don't care.
You're
Call
in
the
good
kid.
hands with Gans and the real estate guy.
Yes, and the real estate guy. All right, thanks for tuning in, everybody, this week. We're out. See you next week.
Have a great weekend, everybody.
The real estate guy.